267 laps on this mile-and-a-half track make up the 400 miles. The championship leader is deep in the pack. His primary rivals for the title are up front for the start. And we are ready to go racing before a huge crowd at Kansas. Clint Boyer in that pink and black car did not get through turns 1 and 2 well at all.
No, he had a big wiggle as he tried to exit turn 2.
Mark Martin's going to lead lap 1. Casey Kane in second in the 5. Eric Almirola in a car they were rebuilding in the garage area this morning slides through the third in the 43.
This team in this rocket ship of a car, we have a caution on the track, guys.
Got one car that's gotten into the wall there. It looks like Casey Mears in the 13.
Trying to get it around here. Brakes are done. Gotta go to the garage.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, you can see that tire let go right there.
Oh. Caution flag is out again here at the Kansas Speedway for trouble in turn number 3. A.J. Allmendinger's car about to be towed away after a very hard impact. You see A.J. is out of the car and okay. Watch that red and white 51 car.
Just as he's entering 3. Right front tire lets go. Hard impact into the wall, but he is out of the car and okay.
Yeah, one thing though, he felt something, it looked like earlier, and he had slowed down some down the back straightaway, so maybe it wasn't quite as hard as it could have been.
Fortunately, had a really good run going to this point.
For him as well, they'll fill him up with Sunoco fuel, and he's been good to go.
Car up the track in turn 2. It was the leader, Eric Almirola. You saw it on the right side of the screen. He's gotten into the wall with the right front corner of that 43 car. Anyone else in this race, Eric Almirola, and he was leading.
Yeah, it wasn't like that tire exploded, but you could see that that's exactly what happened with it. And a tire issue there of some kind.
Caution, it punctured the sidewall. Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson has hit the wall in turn 4. And a race he was leading.
Down the racetrack if you can.
A race he was leading just moments ago through a turn of events that put him back in traffic. Has put him in the wall. And let's show you what happened to Jimmy Johnson, running 20th at the time.
Boy, he just swapped ends on him. And when you're back in the pack like that, I mean, your car just does not drive like it did when you were up in the first part of the field and maybe even up the lead like he was. So
yeah, you're trying to make up some time, trying to get yourself back up there, make some passes. We saw Jimmy being very loose down in enter turn 3 yesterday.
that thing just went snapping around.
Hang on, baby.
You see, he was really trying his very best to keep it out of the wall. He got back in the gas, trying to get the tire spinning enough to keep it down and not back into the wall. Wasn't able to accomplish that, though. Once again, just telling you, with this tire being so hard, and Andy, you were talking about having to run these cars on the edge, doesn't take much once it starts to get out from under you to get away from it. I don't believe any of
trouble at turn 3. Oop, got a car on the wall, Bobby Labonte. And everybody gets by okay.
Right rear, left rear.
This will just give the 48 some more time to come in and make some adjustments.
Watch the bottom right of the screen for the 47 car.
May have gotten a little help right there.
See Jimmy Johnson just sliding by that.
One inside. All right, missed that one. Clear, clear inside. Caution's out.
38 car was.
All right, let's get ready to go here, guys. Tip first time by.
Probably want some grip in these corners. Ooh, trouble, turn 1. Danica Patrick, Landon Castle tangled up. Castle going for a slide.
Yeah, we did not hit anything. Did not hit anything.
Or maybe there's more to it. This is off turn 4.
That gets clear there. She gets in on the bumper, but just doesn't get off of him. Right there's where you're talking, and you just turn it left and lock it down.
Yeah, she had a chance to not go up hit that wall if she just stayed on the brakes and kept it down there. It's like she's trying to save it, just kept driving it until it hooked to the right.
Yeah, at that point right there is whenever you should just, as a driver, realize that this is a spin, lock it down, and you can come get 4 tires. And that's the kind of things that you'll have to learn with these cars.
So watching that leads me to believe there's something earlier that happened.
This dude right here is getting awful brave. Still going to be down there. You're clear of him. Nice and smooth here. Easy, easy, easy. Just keep it off the wall.
Yeah, she certainly seemed to go in there with a purpose into the corner of at least sending a little bit of a message, but
we were worried about it being single file.
Oh, trouble. Trevor Bean, Marcus Ambrose. Caution is out again.
Hold the brakes. Hold the brakes. Come on down.
what you're saying, I don't know what the answer to this is. I mean, we expected some action. Look at this.
Looked like Ambrose just drove it down in there.
Yeah.
Made contact with Logano, and then around it goes.
It's just that situation of trying to get everything you can, and they've become kind of comfortable right now with the racetrack and the grooves that they have and the speeds that they're carrying.
Well, Jimmy Johnson, I think we said this off the air. I'm not sure we said it on the air, how he got back there, and he just better watch out ahead of him.
You know what? See it. You see it. You see it. You see it. Outside. Outside. Good job. Still outside.
I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, he dogged it.
Save gas.
Mark Martin kept waiting for a caution because he knew that something had to happen there.
Oh, Biffle into the wall hard in the 16.
Just hold the brake here if you can. Just hold it right in the pit stall. Nice and easy. There you go.
Yep. See it start just getting sideways then, hard into the wall.
So one thing about this new configuration, there's not a lot of room to chase the car off turn 4 to get to that wall.
Easy. Hold it there. Hold it. Just hold the brake here if you can. Just hold it right in the pit stall. Nice.
Cool. See how close that was for Clint Boyer.
Yeah. Greg Biffle running up near the front, got a pit road speeding penalty earlier, went all the way back to 33rd, came all the way back up front to be running 3rd at that point, and you can see the frustration on his part. Ryan Newman looking for some running room around Kyle Busch. Oh, trouble. Into the walls, the 18, and more trouble. Sam Hornish collected. Newman's torn up. And the yellow flag's out again.
And Newman gets in the back of Kyle Busch. He was already loose. Kyle was pretty much all day. But you can see just how close that was for Keselowski.
Well, he drove right in between everything that was happening.
Half back corner. Right in front of you, Philip.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I agree with you. That was unbelievable. Sometimes you just got to have some luck.
Anytime you're going to try to win a championship and go on and win a championship, you have to have some good fortune. And Brad's done some terrific driving, but he's also had some good fortune. You can see that the 22 actually got into him. He got him a little bit loose before he got to the 39.
Jimmy Johnson made it through again. And an extreme toll being taken by the new Kansas Speedway. Rusty described it very well a minute ago, this racetrack.
Go. All the way, all the way.
Trouble, turn 4. Car hard in the wall. Eric Almirola.
Hey up there, buddy. Let's go ahead and stop. Looks like that fire's out.
Oh.
Well, there's some bad feelings as a driver in a race car, but not much worse than that. Throttle hanging and blowing a right front tire when you're wide open in the throttle doesn't get much worse. Really good to see this young man out of the car. Just unfortunate. What a fast race car he had all day.
Yeah, you can see getting the wind of that down while he's got some fire. He's reacting pretty quickly to that fire under the hood. Just to be ready to get out.
Almirola's led the most laps today. See the caution flags today. It would surprise no one if we see another yellow flag. Oh, there it is, right there. 22 car, caution. Boy. Oh.
Just glad we have these safer barriers these days for these wrong tires. Still a hard impact for these drivers, but much safer issue for them. And he's just a tremendous competitor, and you can see that happening.
And the white flag is up. We're in the last lap today at Kansas. A race that's featured 14 cautions. A very tough toll on car and driver. Many, many rallies on the day, including this 17 from as far as 24th in the pack. Final corners here for Matt. Checkered flag is up.
Here's the checkers.
Third win of the season, second of the chase. Matt Kenseth wins at Kansas.
Guys, way to go. Great job. Gosh, great job, guys. Thank you.
Brad Keselowski finishes 8th, Jimmy Johnson 9th, Denny Hamlin 13th.